Hey, folks, welcome to InTheMoneyStocks.com's live trading action video. My name is Gareth Soloway, Chief Market Strategist here. Today's date is Thursday, April 19th, 2018. Well, let's take a look at the crypto trade here. Ethereum or Ether. I just sold my block of Ether here at 562. You can see that's right up here, just around the highs of the day. You can see we started to back off a little bit because the key is I do it all by charts. And I want to make this clear, folks. This is how every single investor should be trading. They should look at the charts, see the levels, and trade off of them because that's how you're going to get in at the levels where it's the lowest and out at the levels where it's the highest. So again, I'm out, but I want to show you the chart here. I want to give you guys a sense here of why I moved out. This is a very short-term resistance level, but we bought in right here, guys. So my entry was right down here, 381 to be exact, right here. There was a major level of support. Let me see if I can show you this here. Bear with me as I work off the investing.com charts here. But let's see if we can do that here. Let's go to the monthly. Let's see if we can see it on. Nah, the monthly's no good on the monthly here. Bear with me as we utilize this. There we go. Okay, so check this out, guys. Check this out. This is what I was looking at when I bought, and I want to show you exactly. So see this pivot high right here, all right? And then look at these pivot lows right here and right here. Put a trend line right there, and what do you get? Look at that. Look at how it literally goes right to that low pivot. And look at the drop. I mean, this thing was 1,400 and change. I bought at 381. And then ultimately what I did was I just said, listen, I'm not going to get greedy on this trade because cryptos are risky, but let's go long. I picked up a nice chunk of Ether, and it has rallied since all the way back up. And notice what it's getting to. See this little trend line? It's probably hard to see there if I zoom in a little bit, and I'm getting the hang of these charts. But see this little below pivot right there, right over here as well. And then really right in here as well, right here. And that's what I did. Once it pierced the 560 level, I said, all right, I'm going to take it off the table. That's a 47.5% profit. And by the way, I ultimately think it's going to go higher, but I think you could get a pullback off of here. And I really did a risk analysis assessment here, and that's why I decided to move out, because I do think it can go north of 600, maybe as high as 700. 700 would be your maximum right here. See this little level right here? That's your maximum upside short term, or in the near term, I should say, in the next 3 to 4, 5, 6 weeks or so. 700 would be your max. But again, I just wanted to book that 47.5% profit. Such a big profit. I literally booked it in about 8 trading days. And again, that's just a beautiful gain. And now what I want to tell you about is I want to go into some of the other things. So the question is, well, where am I going to buy? Well, there's a couple situations here. If we get a bull flag, meaning a small pullback here, and maybe a retrace, 50% fib level retrace or so, maybe down to about 465, 450, then I'll be looking to buy if you get that bull flag. On the other side of the coin, I'm going to follow Bitcoin very closely. And let me bring up the Bitcoin chart here. Bear with me as I kind of scroll through this chart here. All right, so bringing up the Bitcoin chart here, folks. I got to go to the technical one. That's the real good one. All right, so again, just bear with me as I kind of line it up as best as I can. There we go. So here's Bitcoin. This is obviously the intra chart. What we want to do is go to the daily chart. Let me get rid of these little dots on it. And obviously, Bitcoin's had a good move as well. All the cryptos have had a big move. But what I want to show you on this is where I'm looking to buy Bitcoin, because I still think there's more downside in Bitcoin, folks. I mean, it's still up thousands of percentage points in just the last year or so, even off of the 19,000 highs. And I want to show you this pivot. This is see where my dotted line is? See this pivot right over here? That's at just underneath 5,000, around 4,900 and change. That's where I'm looking to get in. So even though you're getting a bounce here in cryptos, I actually think that there is more downside to go. And I think you're going to see Bitcoin go all the way down and break 5,000. And once it breaks 5,000, I'm buying Bitcoin. That's going to be the level there, folks. I mean, it's just such a clear level here. Former pivot high right here, 49.5, 49.25, somewhere in that vicinity right there. That's your level right there. All right, and that'll be your next big bounce on it, probably a 40, 50, 60% bounce on Bitcoin there. Maybe even a longer-term low is a possibility. Maybe even a longer-term low. But again, you know, when I'm trading crypto, so when I'm trading stocks, obviously I'm maneuvering and kind of deciding, all right, where's the risk reward here? And when I bought Ethereum, there was just so much support. It made total sense. But now as I look towards the risk reward on Ethereum or Ether, it's already rallied 47.5%. I took my money because I said, yes, it could go a little bit higher, but there's also now more and more risk that it's going to come back down. And I didn't want to take that risk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just patiently sit in cash here until the next setup comes up. And that's either going to be a bull flag off of Ethereum and a pullback to about 460 to 450-ish area, or if Bitcoin starts to dump again, I'm going to step back and let Bitcoin dump. And if it gets below 5,000 to about 49 and a quarter, I would say 4,900 and a quarter, that's where I'll be looking to accumulate a bigger position there. All right, folks. So again, I wanted to keep you posted, but a beautiful trade. Literally, a week ago from this past Sunday is when I bought it. So just, literally less than 2 weeks in this trade on Ether, and it booked 47.5% profit. And I posted, I talked about this to our members here at InTheMoneyStocks.com. I told people when I bought on Twitter, on my Twitter handle, at Gareth Soloway, and anyone could have bought with me then because I made it fully clear and well known across all our social media and to our members to buy Ether with me at 381. And here it again is just crossed 560. 47.5% gain. So again, guys, you want these alerts. You want other trades in the stocks. And by the way, I trade stocks and I'm starting to trade crypto now because charts are charts. And if you know the PPT methodology, you can trade them accurately like this. If you come and join us in the 7-day free trial to InTheMoneyStocks.com, we give out lots of stock trades. And if there's a crypto trade, I'm going to give it to you too. I mean, it's just that simple, folks. You join the Research Center, take a 7-day free trial. Just by the way, I mean, if you just had, I don't know, if you put $10,000 in Ether, right? If you bought $10,000 worth of Ether, which is, I don't know, at the time it was probably that would only be about 30 coins or less than that, probably less than that, like 26 or 27 coins, Ether coins, you would have made 5,000 on that trade, almost 5,000 bucks. I mean, that's incredible. There's no one else doing this stuff, calling these levels like this on crypto, let alone on stocks. And yeah, that's what it is, folks. So come join us here at InTheMoneyStocks.com and take the 7-day free trial. Talk to you soon. Hope to see you soon. Take the 7-day free trial at InTheMoneyStocks.com.